This case didn't just shake a nation, it shook the entire world. A queen gone too soon. Found alone in a bathtub in a foreign land, lifeless, silent, and surrounded by unanswered questions. The headline said accident, but what if that wasn't the full story? She was Bollywood royalty, Sridevi Kapoor, India's eternal star, adored across generations. But on one strange night in Dubai, her story ended not with applause, but with sirens, secrets, and silence. In this gripping true crime documentary, we dive deep into the mystery behind one of the most shocking deaths in Indian celebrity history. What really happened to Sridevi, and why do so many believe we still don't know the truth? Sridevi wasn't just an actress. She was a cinematic force, a phenomenon who transcended language, region, and generations. Her dazzling smile, expressive eyes, and extraordinary talent made her the first female superstar of Indian cinema. She was revered not just for her beauty, but for her unparalleled versatility, able to command the screen in both commercial blockbusters and nuanced art films. Her career spanned over 5 decades, crossing over from the South Indian film industries of Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada to Hindi cinema, where she became the undisputed queen. She starred in over 300 films, enchanting millions and breaking barriers for actresses across India. Yet behind the camera, away from the spotlight, Sridevi was fiercely private. Her life off-screen was filled with complexities, pressures, and struggles that few knew about. When the news of her sudden death broke on February 24, 2018, it sent shockwaves across the nation. The official narrative said accidental drowning, but from the very beginning the details were riddled with contradictions and unanswered questions. Born Sri Amma Yangar Ayyappan on August 13, 1963, in the small town of Sivakasi, Tamil Nadu, Sridevi's introduction to cinema came at the tender age of 4. Her debut was in the Tamil film Thunavan, 1969, where she portrayed a divine child character, foreshadowing her destined path to stardom. Through the 1970s, she became a prolific child artist, appearing in dozens of South Indian films. By the age of 10, she had already acted in more than 40 movies across languages, earning acclaim for her natural ease in front of the camera. Her precocious talent and professionalism made her a favorite of filmmakers, who molded her into a versatile performer capable of both emotional depth and commercial appeal. In the early 1980s, Sridevi made a bold transition to Hindi cinema, a move that was fraught with challenges. At that time, Bollywood heroines were often relegated to ornamental roles, yet Sridevi's screen presence was magnetic and commanding. Her breakthrough came with the 1983 hit Himatwala, where her performance and the now iconic song Naino Main Sapna propelled her into the hearts of millions. The film's commercial success marked the arrival of a new female superstar who could carry films on her own. She soon starred in a string of blockbusters: Saidma, 1983, Mr. India, 1987, Chandni, 1989, Lama, 1991, and Kudagawa, 1992. Each role showcased different facets of her extraordinary talent, from vulnerable to vivacious, tragic to triumphant. Sridevi's impact on Indian cinema cannot be overstated. She was the highest-paid actress of her time, earning salaries comparable to the male leads, a rarity in Bollywood even today. Her ability to seamlessly perform in comedies, dramas, thrillers, and romances broke the mold for female actors. She shattered stereotypes about women's roles on screen, becoming the first Indian actress to headline and carry a film without a male superstar by her side. Her collaboration with directors like Yash Chopra, Balu Mahendra, and Raj Kapoor further showcased her range and finesse. Throughout her career, she received numerous awards and honors, including several Filmfare Awards, the prestigious Padma Shri from the Government of India, and Lifetime Achievement recognitions. Away from the cameras and red carpets, Sridevi was a devoted wife and mother. She married producer Boney Kapoor in 1996 after years of friendship, and together they raised 2 daughters, Janvi and Kushi. Despite her global fame, she maintained a fiercely private personal life, rarely speaking about family matters in public. Friends and colleagues have often spoken about the pressures she faced, balancing motherhood, her career, and maintaining the perfect image Bollywood expected. At the peak of her career, Sridevi unexpectedly stepped back from films in the late 1990s after her marriage and childbirth. Her absence left a vacuum in Bollywood. Fans and industry insiders wondered if she would ever return. Then, in 2012, she made a stunning comeback with the film English Vinglish. The story of a housewife learning English to gain confidence resonated with millions. Critics hailed her performance as a triumph, heartfelt, subtle, and mature. The film marked her return not just to acting but as a cultural icon, inspiring women across India. She followed it up with Mom, 2017, a gritty revenge drama that again showcased her versatility and earned her critical acclaim. In February 2018, Sridevi traveled to Dubai with her family to attend her nephew's wedding. Photographs from the event show her radiant and joyful, enjoying family moments. After the wedding celebrations ended, her husband returned to India, while Sridevi stayed behind reportedly for shopping and rest. On the evening of February 24th, Boney Kapoor flew back to Dubai to surprise her. But hours later, she was found unconscious in the bathtub of her hotel room at Jumeirah Emirates Towers. Despite immediate medical attention, she was declared dead at the scene. Initial media reports stated cardiac arrest as the cause of death, but soon Dubai police released a forensic report citing accidental drowning. Traces of alcohol were found in her blood, raising questions because those close to Sridevi claimed she hardly drank. Why did the cause of death change? Why was there no CCTV footage from the hotel corridors? Why did it take nearly 48 hours for the autopsy report to be finalized and released? The inconsistencies baffled the public and media alike, sparking widespread speculation. Some believed she may have been drugged or that a hidden medical condition contributed. Others whispered about family disputes, financial motives, or industry politics. India's media went into overdrive, analyzing every detail, interviewing experts, and revisiting her life story. Social media exploded with grief, speculation, and conspiracy theories. Despite being an intensely private person, Sridevi's death became a national conversation about fame, vulnerability, and mortality. Thousands gathered at her funeral in Mumbai, where the entire film fraternity paid their respects. Even years later, key questions remain. Why was the bathroom cleaned before a thorough forensic investigation? Who was the last person to see her alive? Why was the CCTV footage withheld? What really caused her to lose consciousness in the tub? Why did Boney Kapoor's statements change over time? Was there pressure from powerful forces to close the case quickly? These unanswered questions haunt fans and investigators alike. Sridevi's influence transcends her films. She paved the way for generations of actresses to dream bigger, act fearlessly, and command respect. Her daughters, Janvi Kapoor and Kushi Kapoor, continue her legacy in Indian cinema. Her performances are studied and revered, her name synonymous with grace and talent. Her life story of triumphs, struggles, and an untimely death remains a poignant reminder of the fragile line between fame and privacy. Sridevi's death was ruled an accident, but the whispers, the silences, the inconsistencies refused to die. Her story is not just about loss, but about a nation grappling with grief and unanswered questions. In the end, she lives on, in her films, in the hearts of millions, and in the mystery that surrounds her final night. Because legends don't die, they become eternal. If this story moved you, subscribe for more deep dives into unsolved mysteries and legendary lives. What do you believe happened to Sridevi? Share your thoughts below.